Welcome to Jack Trice Stadium in Ames, Iowa, where the Cardinal and Gold gathering strength as they gear up to support their Iowa State Cyclones. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Iowa State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Oklahoma State's offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important.
There he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Now the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Cyclones will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. He'll start this drive firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Working that left side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off play action on first down. Quick strike complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Cowboys! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCLA is on top, but it's not like Troy Aikman or Gary Beeman are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Western Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The RPO, it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Trying play action. Makes the grab down the left side. Touchdown, Cyclones! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
14, Iowa State, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Out across the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. They'll go to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
He's tackled at the 36.
Gonna look downfield again. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Get it out on the screen. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This is when the pressure can ramp. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Iowa State, 7.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hard running there. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Flips it out to the back.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today.
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Davidson.
Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Cyclones decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. What a cut. Now he's loose. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Gain of 18. And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. This time he's got it. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That's caught. It's Guzman. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
The Cyclones will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Cowboys line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And now this offense will take the field again. Off the play fake on first down. Fires downfield. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Quickly complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Unloads to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. From the gun, the ground game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Quick step and go. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
And the Cowboys just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Red pass, it's complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking for a crease to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From the gun to give, looking for room. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
The Cyclones will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Snags it quickly on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, and the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds his way for three out to the 33. It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't connect on his first throw. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got him downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now, and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Georgia Tech went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Yellow Jackets always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Brings into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside give. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the big fella. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll move the tight end. Power football with the run. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Smalls. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. He'll sneak and try to surge forward. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Cyclones with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Immediately fires to the middle.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He'll bring him back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got enough for the 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And 1st down for the offense.
They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have, and man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence, and David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.